I just want to, hello everyone. I just want to test my mic. Am I, can you hear me? Because last time, remember when I went on the big screen, if anyone's out there, I would appreciate it. I went on the big screen on the wide screen here and I had the sound cut off completely until I went to the um, share screen. So the share screen, I did that and it happened to be that the sound was back normal, but I want to know. Anyone out there, if you could let me know, I would really appreciate it. I can check it after, but if you're there, great. If there is an echo in my voice now, if there's an echo in my voice now, if you could let me know, please, anyone out there. And also, if you can hear me now, hear you. So Michelle, can you hear me on the big screen, on the wide screen, and the share screen? And the share screen without an echo? If you could let me know, I would really appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you so much. Because last time, if you remember, I went on the large screen, on the full screen, there was no sound. When I went back to the small screen, to the share screen, it had sound. And I've been having echoes also. So please let me know if you can hear an echo now. I want to get this nipped in a bud and so I can just go back to regular streaming. I would appreciate it, Michelle. Just let me know. Thank you. If there's an echo here, no echo, hear you, no echo. Thank you so much. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Thanks, Anthony. Ha, that's right. Here's $10. Oh shit. Thanks, man. I just wanted to, Anthony, if anyone else, I was streaming regularly. I built up a channel. I got monetized. I was very pleased with it. I made almost 200 videos, a lot of live streams, a lot of videos, reviews, and I was just shut off. I got to start from scratch. And I think maybe the culprit was that the mass emails that I sent. The reason I think that's the case is because in the mass email sometimes I mention Muhammad Flipbook. Who knows? You know what I mean? So I never sent mass emails in my Oink Comics account until after the other one was, I guess, discontinued. And right after I sent that one, wiped out also. And I cannot access them at all. So now I got a Proton email, a more secure email that I don't think I should have that same problem. At least it could have other problems. I can anticipate having other problems, but not that same one. I just wanted to do a mic test, guys. I do appreciate you let me know. Thank you so much. And clearly, if there's anything wrong, if you guys can let me know, and you always do, but I just do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ignite. Ignite, just let me know. No echo there. Thank you so much. I know it's you know, I have lost now, I think overall about 25,000 followers across platforms, whether it's YouTube, other platforms, Facebook, X, Twitter, um, accounts that I've lost access to, that I've lost access. That's a lot. I can't afford to lose. Oh, absolutely, Anthony. I'm well aware. Believe me, it's and again, the way they told me that they said your account is well, how'd they put it? Your account is your account is disabled with no reason given. Your account is disabled, and that's that. It's like, okay, great. I appreciate it. Um, let's see if I can pull this. Okay, cool. Just wanted to promote for a second while I'm here. Also, I just wanted to test it out, guys. I do appreciate the help. Thank you very much for letting me know. Hey, Happy's Funhouse, how's it going? Where one? How? Wow, das ist Veal. I don't know. I'm not sure. Thanks, Happy's Funhouse. Me too. I'm just doing a mic test right now. I gotta go somewhere, do something, but I want to stream later. I'm gonna stream later, and I hope you guys are there. And thanks to everyone, Anthony and others, the Kings, for sharing my new channel. I do appreciate it. I'm about to hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. I've had almost 2,000 in the old channel, It's not a lot, but I was able to get monetized because it got hours and hours of people viewing it. So that was cool. And I'm slowly bringing all of the old reviews that I did on that channel to here, and it'll be a lot. It'll be close to 200 videos. Um, so yeah, thank you, Michelle. You too. And I appreciate it. Let me know, Anthony, Michelle. Thank you so much for the sound check. And just one last thing before I go. Thank you. Thanks, Bad Tech Directorate. Appreciate it. Just want to let you know also, just I'm putting it this way right now, and the old day in terms of my pitch for Pigman. And if you haven't backed it, I would really, really appreciate it. Truly, would really appreciate your support. There's no, in terms of an organization or a group or a movement, no one's going to back. No one's going to basically be okay with being surrounded with Pigman. Ethan was so cool about it. He just said, he invited people. It was last year, last March. He had Paul Ravoch on. They were looking at the Yaira horrific trailer that they made, the mini movie trailer, the terrible thing that I think bludgeoned the campaign, because it hit 1 million that day, and then that's it. Within a few months, maybe 200,000, 300,000. So I think they killed whatever momentum that it may have had, killed it, because it was so horrifically bad, so mediocre. Anyway, so at the end of that video, and I've related this before, I just want to remind you guys, Anthony, thanks, man. I just want to remind you guys also that, yeah, so Ethan said, hey, any cartoonists out there, you want to come on? Let me know. And so I, as he was saying that, I typed it in message. I said, hey, Ethan, you might know of me. We've been somewhat in the same circles, but I've been always on the outskirts of Comicsgate. 2017, I was there making comments on Ethan's channel, on your boy Zach's channel. I just never, to be honest, I'm such a loner. I never even considered being part of it in any, I don't know, unofficial capacity, official capacity. I'm glad I am, but I just never considered it. Well, I was always on my own, but I'm very happy to be part of this movement. And other words, no other movement in comics, I think, would have welcomed me. I will not forget that. I will not forget that, because post 9/11, what do we have? We have Marvel and DC Comics not publishing anti-jihad superheroes, but publishing Muslim superheroes who are not very Muslim. They're publishing Muslim superheroes who are not very Muslim, and not only one, a handful on both. I think Grant Morrison post 9/11 came out as a pacifist. How convenient, right? After one of the worst atrocities in the modern era. I'm a pacifist. That's a pussy. That's what he is. And he announced that he's a pussy. And he created that character, I think, with Ethan, Dusk, a Muslim woman who could turn to sand, I think. I'm not sure what her powers were. Thanks, Bad Tech Director. Appreciate it. Just followed you, do. And guys, if you're on X, if you could follow my YouTube channel, The Bosch Fawston, I would appreciate it. I sure would appreciate it. Just followed your new YouTube account, says Bad Tech Director. The left is in retreat, but they are still lashing out where they can. They are petty, malevolent children, 100%. That's a good take, Bad Tech Directorate. And that's absolutely true. They're rats, so they'll always try to undermine, always try to deceive, always try to hurt their opponents in any capacity that they can. And they want to also, I was rereading, I'm rereading all of the original Amazing Spider-Man, the first Lee and Ditko issues, and I think I'm on issue 13 with the introduction of Kraven. And something about Kraven, and his name even, right? Kraven, with a C, it's a whole different, whole different meaning. But he's a piece of shit. I mean, he's not some, great hunter. He's a piece of shit who poisons and drugs and gives himself every possible advantage, and pretends that that's a straight, no, Spider-Man would never do that. He's more noble than that. So this idea that he's some kind of great noble hunter, no, he's a snake. He's a rat. He will, cheat. It's like he goes in a boxing ring and he has these things in his gloves, the little razors and stuff, and he's stabbing the opponent and pretending that that he's playing straight and he's defeating him. He's not. Anyway, so that's the idea. But my point before I go is that I don't think there's any other place besides Comicsgate that would have been cool with at least standing by Pigman and giving it a chance. From Comicsgate cartoonists, the kings, to the customer base. I just don't think so. I don't. So for that, I am eternally grateful. Truly am. Thank you very much. And as I was saying, as I posted on X recently, I said, there is still a jihad going on. 200 and something human beings were slaughtered in the name of jihad this week alone. This week alone, globally. Thanks, Where One, appreciate it. Globally. So it's a never-ending jihad. And those who are anti-war, if you're not anti-jihad, you're a piece of shit liar. I'm anti-war. Are you anti-jihad? Well, what? If you're anti-war, you're anti-jihad. That's Islam's holy war. So the point is that this post 9/11, Marvel and DC decided to, because the commies they're pro-Islam commies, to not only not allow their superheroes to fight those who slaughtered Americans, but to promote members of the ideology that led those savages to commit that atrocity. That's evil. That's pure propaganda. Nothing less than that. It's not good. It's not at all, an innocent thing. It's evil. It's propaganda from a domestic enemy, the left, to our foreign enemy, the Islamic enemy. And because of that, it makes this a little more even unique. This book that I have here, Pigman, and it'll be hundreds of pages in the end. And as I always say, by the end, I will collect it all in a pigskin leather-bound hardcover. It'll be Islam-proof, Muslim-proof in a lot of ways. It really will. So thank you to everyone here who backed it. If you haven't, please consider checking it out. It's on Fund My Comic, which again, that's also another place that it has been cool as hell. I've not had any problem with them whatsoever. Luke Stone's been great, very helpful. Helped me get set up. I've had zero problems there. And someone mentioned, I think it was Art Haida, mentioned that Indiegogo is under new ownership and that they reinstated Cecil's account. And if so, maybe I should have that as, try that as well, in addition to Fund My Comic. I know it's a lot more convenient for most Comicsgate customers. I know you guys are used to that more. It wouldn't hurt, I don't think, to try at least, and maybe even also my own website. I do have my own website for the last few years. After getting bombed by Google, 14-year. Again, I blame myself for that. A 14-year. Anthony, about what? Let me know. Let me know what you mean. No way up about what? Let me know. There was a 14-year. I had a 14-year blog in there from 2006 to, I guess, 20, and thousands of articles. No exaggeration. Posts, cartoons, thousands bombed out overnight. And they did the same thing with my store. So I said, fuck it. So now I have an official website, bossfawson.com. Check it out. And also I have a new Proton email, which I will use mainly for, I believe, my, yes, I believe so. I haven't seen that. I haven't even heard him say that, but I think Art Haida said that. So that's worth noting. That's worth considering, because if they did that, it's like, okay, maybe they will accept Pigman. Maybe not. I mean, what's more offensive there? I don't know. To them, I don't know. But it wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt because, again, I want to give this as big a chance to succeed as possible. I don't want to limit it in any way. If some of you have been reluctant to even set up an account on Find My Comic and get it, well, then I want to make it easier for you. If you're used to doing Indiegogo, then very, very cool. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for letting me know, Anthony and Michelle. The sound, very, very cool. And again, please do let me know, and you guys will, but if it does echo again, and then I'll just turn it off again when I'm in the share screen. It's a strange thing. I've never had the problem before. Yeah, Anthony says, if it is, try putting it on there. Yeah, Cecil went pretty hardcore, so maybe put a couple of your least offensive pages. Right. That's funny. The pages that I have, I think, for my comic, I was, I didn't want to, I wanted to show my appreciation by not going off and having the most extreme. Even though I gotta say, at the same time, to me, it's not controversial at all. This image right here with a pig man grabbing a beard, that's a Stealth Muhammad cartoon. That's Muhammad. And that's one of the covers. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? So that's, he's exploiting Muhammad's bigotry, the one who started the Islamic bigotry. And it's funny. And he's crying and his mascara's, running. I think it's funny. But it's not on there. This is Muhammad with big arrow. No, but I know it is. And now you guys know it is. But so yeah, that's something to definitely consider because again, I don't want to hinder this at all. I want to give it the biggest chance to succeed. And whatever people say, I got, hey, you didn't. I am pleased with whatever I have done so far on this campaign. I have no complaints. I want more backers, 100%. Always. You always want more backers. But this is my first campaign. I've always just finished my books and sold them directly to my email lists. So thank you very much, guys. And I will stream later. I'm going to have a certain topic or something I want to. I wrote a lot of articles and did a number of cartoons about Miss Marvel, Marvel's propaganda comic. I may just go through those. I wrote them for PJ Media, for Jihad Watch, a number of websites, Front Page Magazine. David Horowitz's Front Page Magazine. So maybe I can go through those and just revisit what I was thinking about, 12 years ago when that was first foisted on the public that didn't want it. We don't give a fuck for Muslim superheroes. Even the Islamic world doesn't give a shit for Muslim superheroes, They don't, or else they would have them. They don't. There's a reason why. Especially a female Muslim superhero. Like, what the hell? Anyway, guys, take care. Be well. Thank you very much. And back Pigman. Would really, really appreciate your support. If you haven't, check it out. Check out the campaign Find My Comic. Check out the campaign trailer. Shanth Anjeti made it. It's great. There's also the other one on my site. The Bosch Fawston now on X. Wow. That is so cool, Anthony. We gotta just get in touch at one point. I'm just curious because being part of the Daily Wire and all that. And did you do anything for the Horowitz Freedom Center by any chance? That is so cool, Anthony. Yes, that's awesome, man. That is awesome because yeah, they were generous enough and ballsy enough to be blunt to publish that stuff. It was to me. I don't know if I was the only one writing against that thing, but consistently, that's for sure, because I did do that. And then I also wrote about the fact that she died in the arms of Spider-Man. Why? She's not a Spider-Man character. She's not in that universe. To lift her, to make her seem more important than she was. And of course, they brought her back as an X-Men now. Now she's a mutant. She'll be probably part of the X-Men, which is embarrassing. But anyway, that's so cool, Anthony. Very, very cool. So guys, take care. Thank you very much. I will definitely stream later. In the meantime, if you haven't back Pigman, check it out at least. Check out the preview, 9-page preview. Check out the trailer. I got 6 different covers. I have a load of rewards, so check those out. And good to have you here, Anthony. Appreciate that. Always appreciate have a king here. So guys, take care. Be well. I will see you later. Thank you. Take care.